harpooner versus a longship. Longships beat harpooners. Skeleton warrior versus Zeus. That means we have one Zeus and many very spread out skeleton warriors. Can they make him afraid? And if so, what happens? I don't know. Can you make a god afraid? We're about to find out. The answer is we don't know because we never got close to him. Pumpkin catapult versus candlehead. Candleheads beat pumpkin catapult. They're able to get enough shots off. Valkyrie versus Raptor Rider. Here we go. Alrighty, it was a flurry of swords and spears and wings and scales, but in the end, the Valkyries beat the Raptor Riders. Potion seller versus cannon. There they are. Let's see what happens. Cannons beat potion sellers. It was a close thing, though. There weren't an awful lot of sober cannoneers by the end of that. Lady Red Jade versus the Harvester. There we go. 26,000 credits worth of each. Yep. A lot of clockwise spinning going on there. Lady Red Jade ended up defeating the Harvester. Squire versus Wheelbarrow. The squires, try as they might, could not bring that wheelbarrow down. Halfling versus Ullr. I don't know precisely what the best place to put a bunch of halflings going after Ullr is. Let's call that good and see what happens. Halflings were too fast for ice. In the end, they piled upon him, and he probably took himself out with his own axe. Protector versus Samurai. Alrighty. Protectors versus Samurai. Samurai beat their second shielded unit. Samurai beat protectors. Chieftain versus Taekwondo. Yes. Taekwondo. Definitely beats Chieftain. Yep. Knight versus Ballooner. Yep, the knights were simply able to tank the fall damage. Okay, knights beat ballooners. Swordcaster versus fencer. Wow, they have made the swordcaster really fast. I don't think he used to be that fast. Swordcasters beat fencers, hands down. Clubber versus teacher. We know that the teachers can deflect blades, but can they deflect clubs? Yes, they definitely can deflect clubs. Maybe not quite as well as spears, but well enough. Teachers beat clubbers. Headbutter versus Samurai Giant. Alrighty. They eventually find that last headbutter. Samurai Giants beat headbutters. Cheerleader versus Mammoth. Alrighty. 11,000 credits worth of each. Let's give it a try. Alrighty. Well, we kind of knew how it was going to end. I didn't know it was going to sound like stomping on kittens. Mammoths beat cheerleaders. The Snake Archer versus the Monkey King. 2, 3. Let's see what happens. Monkey King has beaten the Snake Archer.
Pirate Queen versus Longship. She's not exactly a ranged unit, but she's probably, knowing that she's facing longbow, she's probably going to stand back quite a bit. There we go. And they're going to want to be as far forward as possible in the hopes of the longbows landing on her. Alright. Let's give it a try. See what happens. Oh, Pirate Queen took it. Next we have Sarissa versus Zeus. Interesting. So we'll give them 2 lines here and see if any of them can make to Zeus. If they can't do this, they have definitely lost. Yeah, a few of them made it up to Zeus, but none of them lasted very long. So, Zeus, the definite winner. Ballista versus Candlehead. There we go. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I think even if we'd moved the ballistas considerably further back, there's no way they'd have gotten enough shots off quickly enough. The Candleheads beat ballistas. Alrighty. Next we have Chukonu versus Valkyrie. There we go. Let's give it a try and see how it goes. Well, the Valkyries just moved too quickly and the Chukonus couldn't hit them enough. They only took out 1. Valkyries beat Chukonus. Would not have thought it. Raptors versus Cannons. We'll give it a try here, though. Wow. Just bit the front off of it somehow. Yep, Raptors beat Cannons. Blunderbuss versus Lady Red Jade. Blunderbusses are pretty tanky. I'm not sure how good their barrel armor is against Lady Red Jade, against melee attacks in general. We're about to find out. Oh, they got her. Although she kicked quite a few of them very far away. Blunderbusses beat Lady Red Jade. The Reaper versus the Wheelbarrow. Here goes. No, 2 deaths was too many. They might have beaten 1, but there was no way they could beat 2. So, the Reaper beats the Wheelbarrow. The Shogun versus Ullr. Okay, there we go. Ullr versus the Shogun. Let's see what happens. Shoguns definitely take out Ullr. They can deflect those axes, and that made all the difference. The Da Vinci tank versus the Samurai. It's the ultimate battle, I guess, of the tiny deflected units and the giant tanky units. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be a mess. Okay, they finally found that last remaining samurai. Tanks are victorious versus samurai. Minotaur versus Taekwondo. Alrighty. Yes, they were definitely able to punch kick the Minotaur into submission. So, Taekwondo beats Minotaur. Okay, next we have Firework Archer versus Knight. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the knights are far too tanky. So much for the firework archers. Vampire versus swordcaster. Okay, here we go. No, the vampires were able to get through. They could take more than one sword apiece, and that was all it took to take down the swordcaster. Vampires beat swordcasters. Then, wheelbarrow dragon versus clubber. Maybe it wants to be a little further back, just so it has time to decide where to go. I don't know if that's the way it works, but that's how I'm going to do it. Too many clubs. He set quite a few of them on fire. If he'd come around at the right angle, he might have set even more of them on fire, but in the end, there's too many clubs. Mungo is out of the tournament. Okay, next we have Dragon versus Samurai Giant. Okay, let's see what happens. The dragon's simply not able to do enough fire damage to the Samurai Giant, or enough kicks or punches from the carriers. So, Samurai Giant beats Dragon. Hay Baler versus Mammoth. There we go. Okay, let's see how it goes. Hay Balers are pretty pokey. Not sure how they stand being trampled, though. Well, they were not pokey enough, and they were not trample resistant enough. Mammoth beat Hay Balers. Stoner versus Monkey King. 1, 2. Alright, let's see what happens. Their first barrage was impressive, and they managed to take out one of the Monkey Kings, but they couldn't take them both out. Monkey King beat Stoner.
Warning, warning, this video is almost over. Warning, warning, it's time to choose another one. This has gone on far too long, time to wake up and sing along. Warning, warning, this video is over now.